Okay, it's part two. Probably wondering about my beard. That thing's done got so tough I had to pawn 3 inches up to try to make wigs and sell them. Nah, just joking. Anyway, back to the networking of coming together. You know, as I said in the first video, all throughout history, people have they've had the tenacity and the wherewithal and the determination to come together for a certain cause and for for what they believe in. And that's what I'm trying to get at in these videos I'm making. I don't know if I'll go another one. Maybe I'll get it all said here. But I've got a friend that lives Middle America. In fact, I met him on YouTube, and but we have so many things in common till we decided to share our phone number and things of that nature, and we talk for sometimes we talk for 100 minutes. I mean, literally, just time flies by. We just got so much in common, and we connect so much, and of course he'd have my back, and I'd have his. Now, he and I were talking, and I won't call his name, but he is a subscriber, as I am a subscriber to him. I know some of you starting to look, boy, but anyway. Having said that, I got a FEMA map pulled up. The 10 regions. Like Seattle and Idaho and Oregon are one region, and then you got Montana, Wyoming, Denver, Utah, North and South Dakota is another region. All you got to do is Google this, the 10 FEMA regions. I think a great strategy would be this. If we can connect in what FEMA region you live in, and the reason I'm just using the FEMA region is because it's an easy map to pull up. It puts you within 2 or 3 states of each other. Okay, I'd like to network a lot closer than that, but this is something that I'm been thinking of a long time about and trying to organize and put together that you may want to do in your region. Okay, now having said that, don't have nothing to do with not continuing watching videos in different regions and all that. I'm not trying to manipulate or control anybody in any shape, form, or fashion, but I want you to understand that I think it's going to play a big benefit as this thing begins to ratchet itself on up, as it is already doing on a daily basis, okay? Whether it be in monetary policy, whether it be the Dow plummeting, whether it be the printing of money into oblivion. There's no way that you can print yourself out of debt. If there was a way to do that, we'd all be coming up with printing presses as individuals, and we'd go to printing our own money, and we'd say to heck with them. But having said that, they're going to print us. They're going to print us into destruction as far as a monetary policy is concerned. There's no two ways about it. There's no need in arguing about it. You know what's going to happen. Common sense will tell you that you can't print or borrow your way out of debt. You can't do it. That's what got the people with the credit card mess that they're in and these other things, and you know that. But this ain't supposed to be about that, so let me get back off that and get on this. Now, one of the first suggestions could be that if you live in the Pacific Northwest, okay, just throw an email, a personal message to people subscribed to you or to people you're subscribed to, and maybe give an idea of what the economy's like. Maybe just a short message or two. Maybe give an idea, if you notice and your eyes are open, you ain't asleep. How many people are you seeing at the malls? How many people do you know in your immediate area that are out of work? How many people do you know that are struggling? And then you go into these different areas, and then you look at how many people do you know believe in having guns and ammo? How many people do you know in your area that believe in storable food and are, preparing for what is coming? Then you take that and you email that person, whether it be through a personal email address that I have, or whether it be through YouTube and a personal message, and you be real discreet about it. And then you can begin to network with people through different arenas and maybe track phones. That's just an idea thrown out there. I've had track phones for years. But in any event, maybe do some things like that and begin to network other than just videos on YouTube, but begin to network on a more personal level with that person. And you're probably going to be surprised who is in your area that agrees and believes the same way you do. Now, having said that, I am willing to accept and receive all personal messages and read them, go through them my personal self, if you are willing to be forthcoming, not a liar or a troll or whatever. Okay? This ain't about who's got the most guns, the most weapons, the most food. This ain't about that. This is about like-minded people coming together that believe in the weapons, that believe in the food, okay? That believe in the protection of the family and of America as much as we possibly can, okay? That believe, you know, I mean, I'm not being ugly. I'm just saying that, and I'm not trying to draw a, how should I put this? I'm not trying to draw a line in the sand saying nobody's welcome, okay? I'm trying to get you to network in your own area, and you determine and make the own decision. Is this person for real? And would I want this person with me in the untimely event of a martial law scenario, or a total economic collapse scenario, or a flood of immigrants of Mexicans coming from the South because their economy's already collapsed and it's just a matter of time, or if the state economies collapse, you know, boom, boom, boom. How can I network within my state or the adjoining state that we can come together as a community and that we can survive and beat this thing? This is the level that I'm trying to open up. I'm trying to open the door to that level, okay? But like I said, like-minded people, you know. I mean, if you hate my guts and don't believe in guns and you're just totally against God, there's no need in sending me a personal message, because we're not going to network. It ain't that I don't care about you and don't love you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, because I do pray for you. But you know, I got to be with people that are like-minded in order to trust them people. Now, that don't have anything to do with not being open for suggestions, comments, or this, that, and the other. But I mean, I have a free will to choose the way I'm going to be, and so do you. Now. And if you choose that you don't believe in guns, then I'm fine with that. If you choose that you don't believe in storable food and putting up food, I'm fine with that. But I'm not trying to network with you per se on a personal level if you believe that way, because then it does not benefit. It does not benefit, but it becomes a hindrance to the people that are trying to network, that do see what's coming. And I hope I'm being humble in this video, because I'm trying my best to be. I'm trying my best. In times, you know, been doing a lot of soul searching and trying to humble himself a little bit. And I know I get passionate about stuff. And as I've said before, I'm not a perfect man. I do believe in God, and I do believe that my name's in the Lamb's Book of Life. But at the same time, I'm not going to condemn or down somebody if they went off and drank them a 6-pack of beer. If they say a dirty word, I'm not condemning them. You know, but when you blatantly come against and try to attack people and expect them to be perfect, I don't want to hang out with them kind of people neither, because, you know, I mean, they want but one perfect, and it was Jesus, you see. And the rest of those that can sit back and hide behind things and won't put their face out there, and that won't, you know, will come send you a rebuking email. Well, I heard you say a dirty word in this one, and you're supposed to be a preacher. I never said I was a preacher. I just said I could preach. I have the ability to preach by the gift of the Holy Spirit. That does not make me a preacher. But having said that, my life should be blameless, and it's not. But so should other people's. And them people that send me that you know, you should do this, you should do that, you shouldn't live this way, you shouldn't live that way. You know, why can't you just present the Bible and let it go at that? So those type of people that are quick to judge and easy to condemn people that are trying, I don't want to hang around you neither. I'm not going to. It's not going to happen. But, you know, and I'm just throwing out scenarios there on a personal level to this worldwide community that you should network. I don't care if you're in Australia or wherever you're at, and I got people watching me all over the globe in different areas. When I say all over the globe, United Kingdom, Canada, and different places, Brazil, and I'm just telling you, you ought to network with close-knit people that believe the same way you do. I mean, and you got to watch out for moles, or if it was YouTube, it'd be trolls, but you got to watch out for moles and snitches, okay? You got to be real wise on that situation, because they will turn you over. They will, and I'll go back to biblical principles. It says that a man's enemies will be those of his own family. In other words, you'll have kinfolks that turn you in to gain favor with the corrupt government so they can get what they need. I mean, it's just fact of the business. But having said that, we're going to do a part 3 because I didn't get through like I thought I would. I'll be right back. Networking, coming together, communicating on a more personal level than YouTube. Not that we should throw YouTube out the window. They're going to throw themselves out in the due time, okay? But we should do our due diligence to make sure that who we are hanging around and who we are connecting with is not a person that is for our detriment, but for our benefit, that we can edify and lift one another up in times out of time. I'll be right back.